Hi everybody, this is what my hair's doing today. Claire was a clairvoyant psychic medium here today. Oh, I've got a story for you. Okay, so first of all, let's get on the texture issues. Hang on. So today, woke up, I had a dream about my aunt that just died, and in the dream, it was mainly just like, I need you to check on the animals on my farm. I need you to, because they live, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. He lives on their farm. And check on Kent. That's my uncle's name. And so I had such a strong pull with it this morning, but Cho woke up and he started telling me his dream, and then like the day just kind of started and I didn't, like, it just kind of fizzled out. But the weird thing that happened, so I had to go, I just like woke up with the idea of like, I better go to Fremont today because tomorrow I'm not going to have enough time after because I have to go to the doctor tomorrow, and then come home and have a session and stuff. So I was like, oh crap, I'm not gonna have enough time. So, anyways, went to Aldi's today, was just thinking I was just gonna go to Aldi's. That was it. And, then my mom was like, hey, I need you to pick this up. Hey, Cho was like, I need you to get this. All of this was not at Aldi's. So I went to Hy-Vee, and my dad like is saying that because the reason I'm going to all these places because we're getting ready for my dad's birthday party, and we're making Reubens, we're making all these freaking things, and my dad is all like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do a birthday party, whatever. And I'm sitting in the Hy-Vee parking lot calling my mom, and I'm like, what is going on? She didn't answer. So I was like, fuck it. He's going to deal with it. We're doing what we planned on for his birthday. I'm going into Hy-Vee right now. I'm getting all of this, the rest of the stuff, which was just like 2 things because I already had everything. We've already dropped a crap ton of money on it. My dad is a Pisces, obviously. But then I went into Hy-Vee and my Uncle Kent was in there. I was mind blown. I was like, you know, everybody's wearing a mask. So I'm like looking at him. I'm like, I was like, I know it's him. And so I did the weird, like, let's walk by him and then turn around. And I was like, I mean, I have pink hair. Like, he knows who I am. So he was like, oh, Claire. And he was talking to somebody. And I was like, hey, just come find me when you're done. I had a dream about you. And right away, he got done talking to whoever and come and found me. And I realized that all of my thoughts, pretty much all day from yesterday to today, a lot of them have been just her. So I had to go over like, okay, something with a dog. And he was like, yes, I had to put a dog down like last week. I was like, all right. And then I guess something with like gravel. Like I was feeling like I needed to like get gravel. He's like, the gravel truck is at the house today and they're going to be pouring the road. So it is insane. And then I kept saying like date. And I was like, whose birthday is coming up? And he's like, that's Kathy's. And I was like, why do I feel like I need to go to the cemetery? And he's like, we're burying her ashes the day, like it was after or before, I can't remember, of her birthday. So I went on a fucking adventure today, and it was all because of my Aunt Kathy. And I was just like, I can't believe this is happening. That was so much, so many things. But what a cool little journey I went on. When I check in with my guides, like how I do that is first I check in with Odin, please install all of my power back into me. And then I go to my guides and I can like see them all. Like my twin sister, my grandpas, my grandma, and then my uncle and my great uncle and my other uncle, and now my Aunt Kathy. And then there's some animals in there too. And I can like see them all. And when Kathy got added, it was such a different dynamic. Like, she's a little shit, and she is definitely making it known that she's not going to be quiet over there. So, in case you were wondering, Pisces rules the spirit realm. Pisces rules spirituality, rules 12th house, unknown, seen, unhidden, all that kind of stuff. So, the main gist is to follow your intuition. That is a giant, like, I just completely went on my intuition little journey today. Like, I probably should go to Fremont today instead. instead of going to try to figure it out in Omaha tomorrow. Look what happened. He said, oh my God, it made my day. I'm going to be able to sleep well tonight. Thank you so much. Got his phone number so I can talk to him again. Even down to me wearing this. This was my great uncle Larry's. His birthday was yesterday. And to show him, because Kent pulled out, he's like, I'm carrying my crystals. And I was like, I got mine. Like, and then last night, like, there's such a magical little love in the air right now. It's so freaking beautiful. I was talking to my niece we have like a Alexa show thing or whatever, and she can call me on there. And I was talking to her, and when I got off, my sister said that she was like, I'm so lucky to have Claire, my favoriteest aunt. And then I saw somebody posted on Facebook that they had a new baby, you know, and they put like in a onesie that said, my uncle from heaven picked me, and I was the one that told her that. Like, there's just so... I just want to give everybody a hug right now. This just feels so good right now. So, I waited to do my live, or, well, whatever this is, my podcast. God. Because I sat down and I was like, I gotta watch some more videos. I need to like absorb more of the new moon. No, Kathy was like, go. So that's where we are. I love this stuff. It is like, I just love it. I love doing medium stuff so freaking much. Okay, let's get started. Let's jump into the astrology. Sun is in Pisces. This is Friday, March 12th. Moon is in Pisces. Magical freaking day. Best love day. Good day to go on a date. Good day to like snuggle up. Very positive energy in this, and there's like an excitement in the air. Don't isolate yourself in this energy. So reach out to others. Reach out to others in spirituality. I can't fucking read my handwriting. We can have a lot of fun today. Seize the day. Enjoy the positive. So that, I wanted to go over everything. Okay, so let's go over the new moon. I have a lot. So that's why I wanted to do this. This is the main thing. So this is going to be the weekend podcast. So Saturday, the new moon will be happening. I believe it was like, it was in the morning at some point. So, new moon early in the morning. Sorry. Do not surrender to your fears or your doubts. Surrender to what you want to happen and your dreams and goals. Let go of the bad and really set your intentions for your good. Your power is what you feel heavy in your heart. Something just like the light just changed. Okay. What you feel heavy in your heart right now. So like what feels important to you? So like there is okay, I have to make, okay, right here. There was a point when I was talking to my uncle today where he was talking about his farm, and my cousin has been asking me to go out to the farm and like check out the spirits. I'm not gonna lie, there's a giant part of me that has a little bit of fear with that, because when I was a little kid, there was so many times where I had to go home in the middle of the night because the ghosts at their house were bothering me. And nobody believed me, but it was like a whole thing for me. So I'm sure that there's some of that like subconscious weirdness that's happening. But the main thing that is the difference from when she asked me to go out there, it was like a year or so ago or two, I don't know, to where it is now, is I was fully focused on just my business. Just myself, bettering my business, blowing my business up, getting all the clients I could, making all the money, to where I am right now, where I got a fucking slice of humble pie to be like, is that what really matters to you? No, your family is what matters to you. So I'm going to have to go out there at some point and kind of like see what's going on, because he said that people have been seeing orbs and all kinds of stuff, and I don't doubt it. I remember distinctively seeing an old woman sitting by their phone, like, you know, back when we had spots where the phones were, you know, and it was so scary because I would have to call my parents from that phone to come get me. yeah, so that the whole purpose of that was like, what is heavy in your heart right now? And so at the time, 2 years ago, my business was heavy in my heart, and now it's not. It's not at all. Like, I want it to be. I hired a fucking business coach, and I really want to be focused on it, and I just am not, and I can't deny it anymore. I gotta get a good foundation with me and Cho going on. My nieces and nephews, with my brother that died this year, plus my sister's family, my mom and dad that live right here, and my grandma. Oh my God, my life has completely changed, and it's okay. I fucking love it. I need to just embrace it and accept it for what it is right now. I don't need to push it. So, follow your heart. Listen to your heart. That song will always fuck with me because that was the song that made me realize that I had to break up with one of my exes. And I remember like having it stuck in my head, like how spirits send me songs, you know? And it was in this house. I was sitting at the computer. It was at the front. It was by the front door. And I went to like look up the lyrics, and I was listening to that song, and I was like, oh, like, it's like, that's what this song is about. So anyways, okay. Okay, listen, what's heavy on your heart now? 4 planets in Pisces. So we have Sun, Moon, Venus, and Neptune. And 4 different views of what is karma. So Venus, love and relationships, money problems, job stuff, all of that stuff. We're getting to kind of like clear out karma in some way in all of these different areas. Neptune rules goals, Moon rules emotions, Sun rules like happy, what you're comfortable with, your soul, like that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of shedding, and it can be very overwhelming. It's kind of very spiritual versus physical kind of a feel right now. And those kind of changes are all happening at the same time. So that's why I'm saying it can be kind of crazy. Neptune is pairing and conjuncting with Venus and the moon. So be careful to be scammed in this energy. Pisces season always brings out that kind of weirdness. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I mean, it's the manipulative sign. It's a manipulative planet, Neptune. How do I get what I want? How do I, whatever, you know? So be careful with that. Sun and the moon are conjuncting with Neptune, and the moon sextiles Pluto and Capricorn. Pluto and Capricorn's death, rebirth, change. So that can kind of happen. Moon moves into Aries later this night on Saturday. And then in that energy, we get this like sense of like safe and secure, and it feels good because we had just like closed the chapter, and we're moving into new beginnings. So 100% perfect date time or romance, self-care time. Enjoy the love juju. That's all this is. So for the next, because today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it is just a good old healthy dose of love, and fuck, we needed that. So enjoy that. Sunday, we have the Sun in Pisces, Moon in Aries. Shit feels overwhelming with this energy today. Again, don't take things personally. Surrender, let go, keep it simple. So we get to that like safety feeling on Saturday night where we're like, oh, I'm so ready to start this new, whatever. And then when we actually wake up on Sunday, reality hits, and we're like, oh my God, I have so many things to do. So I have an Aries moon, and I know how this feels. It's very normal for me to have my hand in like 19 different things and going all at once, and projects going, and like it's normal. So my advice, one corner at a time. If you're wanting to remodel your home, I'm just starting with corners. That's what I'm doing. Don't get mad at yourself if you don't finish a project. You just vibed out of it. It's okay. So that's kind of the main, be easy on yourself. Remember, we had Jesus for our goddess card, forgiveness. We need to forgive ourselves. Stop being hard on ourselves. There's no reason to like fuck up your juju. We have to let go of all the bad juju because we're bringing in so much good. So those of you that don't do or don't like whatever you do for new moon, what I do, what I've been doing since I haven't been meeting with the coven or anything, is just Cho and I start a list and I leave it on the table for a couple days and we just keep adding to it. Like the new moon, we manifest. So all the things that we want to be bringing into our lives, I'm just writing all of it down. And then on Saturday, we will go through our God box. We didn't get to do it last month because that was the day Zit passed. So I'm going to have a lot of stuff in there. We got this one again. Growth. The other thing to talk about with this moon, everything that I listened to today on my way back and forth from Fremont, is that this moon really comes in with a big old sense of celebration. We made it. This is exactly a year from when we went into lockdown. We're here. Like I can right now in this moment celebrate the fact that I don't know if I ever had COVID. I thought I did right in that first week. I remember losing my sense of taste and smell, but it didn't go away for very long. Like everybody else's went away for like months and stuff. In my head, I probably fucked it up, you know? So I don't know. We lived through that. So much has changed and we've all adapted. So celebrate it. Celebrate your wins. What are you winning now? What's coming in, you know? I have friends that are moving. I have friends that are like getting raises and doing all kinds of like amazing fucking things. Fucking allow yourself to celebrate. We haven't celebrated for a year. So, okay. Berkana. Growth. Rebirth. Another of the cycle of the runes, Berkana denotes a form of fertility that fosters growth both symbolically and actually. The growth may occur in affairs of the world, family matters, and one's relationships to oneself or the divine. A rune that leads to blossoming and ripening. Berkana is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms. Its action is gentle, penetrating, and pervasive. What it's called for here is going into things deeply with care and awareness. So that's another thing with Pisces is that's emotions. We're in the ocean. We're in the ocean of emotions. I don't know what that was. Sorry. For this to happen, you must be clear and controlled. Your motives are correct. Any dark corners should be cleansed. That's a whole big thing with this moon too. Like, I was listening to the Leo King, and one of the things that he kept saying was, like, we're doing this thing where we're taking our closets, completely gutting it, cleaning out every nook and cranny, and putting things back that we actually want and getting rid of a lot. We're not just shoving shit in places anymore. We are revamping shit. So go with that energy. Take that extra mile. It's okay. We have the energy. We have the time. We can do it. So, modesty, patience, fairness, and generosity are all called for here. Once resistance is dispersed and reflection carried out and can seem to hold firm, then through steadfastness and a right attitude, the blossoming can occur. Okay. So, let's see here. I mean, the main thing with this is just to flow. Let go. I'm going to say let go of any resistance and flow. Clean out any clutter and dark corners. Hope that makes sense. I'm going to quickly do an affirmator card. I got Girl Scout cookies today. And the weirdest thing happened. I woke up and I just something told me to check the delivery with that. And it said that it was delivered already in the morning. And we have a camera doorbell and it tells us if there's motion. Nothing set it off. No records of what. Okay. Guess it's that one. No records of what anybody that it was like a fucking magic happened. That was really weird. Good things to come. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under the wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is just right, and that is when I will remember how much fun it is to be surprised. I am so ready. All right. That's good. We have a animal card. What was other stuff? What did I do yesterday? Oh, I rearranged the whole bedroom. Well, things are fucking flying. Okay. My cat is using the cat box right now. Mouse. You're overlooking some important details. Pay closer attention to what is going on. So, let's read the whole thing. Oh, God. Hang on. Oh, my God. Why do my cats decide to take a shit when I'm in here? These are amazing. If you've ever, like, lavender, and it has to be, it's the, like, Nag Champa brand. Oh, God. These are the best smell ever. If you're in Omaha, they have them at Hearthside. That's where I used to get them, but now I just get them on Amazon. Like everything else. Oh, it's such a good smell. Okay. Pay closer attention to other people's body language, how they move, their gestures, facial expressions, and general posture. When you focus not only on what individuals are saying, but on their body language, you will find that you have considerably more information than you can use to understand what they are really communicating. For body language typically reveals far more about people than what they are verbally expressing. Sit back whenever there are people around and simply observe for a while. Look to see what others are saying is congruent with their body language and watch for any discrepancies. In other words, don't always take people at their word. Also, pay closer attention to agreements and contracts right now. Take your time to completely understand any agreement, finding out as much as you can by asking questions and consulting friends and experts to get their advice. Be careful, however, to not get bogged down into too much detail. Walking the fine line between scrutinizing a contract, verbal ones included, for an inordinate amount of time, thus remaining stuck in indecisiveness due to your need to be 100% certain that you have covered everything, and rushing into something impulsively and reflexively based on the emotional appeal. Okay, so this is interesting because I always associate the mouse with Virgo energy. This is the opposite of Virgo, which is Pisces. So the fact that we are getting the pay attention to details thing means that a lot of us are going to have that rose-colored glasses on, and we're not going to be seeing like whatever, you know? I don't know how to say that. Pay attention. Pay attention to the details. You can easily miss something. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now let's get into the normal tarot. Also, guys, I want to say while I'm doing this, and I know that this is a little bit weird and whatever, but if you at any time are watching my podcast or whatever, and you're thinking about somebody else, send them it. I am not 100% like, I don't know how to describe this. Like, it's not like I'm opening the gates for all of the clients to come, but I am, you know, like I want to do work and I will do it. So I want people to hear me more. And I know that I could be reaching a bigger audience because I used to. This time last year, thousands of people were watching me. Now I'm down to like, I don't know, not very many. Because I know a lot of people just watch it on, okay. What the fuck? Okay. So, this was turned the other way. So, we're picking that, which is the balance card. Oh, wait. I need to... let's do this one. I don't know why I felt like I needed to do these animal ones. And I always do that when it's, like, animal weekend. So, we have, like, extra animal shit. But I felt drawn to these today. I really feel like I need to tell you guys also to really try not to take things personally. If people are saying things that are offending you in any way, you got to figure out what is inside you, in your ego, that is fucking with. Because there's no sense in, like, fucking up relationships and whatever just because somebody who said something heated in the moment, you know? I have a lot of families and stuff that are like, I will never talk to this person again because of what they said. And it's like, that's my main, like, spirit. Like, spirits are trying to talk to you card is the crow. Well, no shit. I just went on a whole journey. Then I decided to do the Moonology deck. Because I barely use this. I like how I use my boobs. I do it every time. So that just brought up, like, I have had men be like, I can't stop staring at your boobs when you're doing a reading for me. How is that my problem, you fucking dickhead? Men. Think I chose to have boobs? No. Think I chose for you to make these stupid fucking comments to me? No. I have the decency to be nice to you. Fuck off. Wow. Okay. Let the moon be your guide. All right, let's get in here. Okay, so the balance card for the first one. I need a drink. This incense is drawing me out. Diet Mountain Dew. My sugar beaties loves it. It's off of a girl that I follow on TikTok. Hot Pink Mess Express, I think is her name. Okay, anyways. This is a Libra card, which makes sense because Pisces is in Venus, and this is a very Venus-filled moon because Venus is exalted in Pisces. You know, when I always say that, I say it's exalted, it's like being at grandma's house. So let me explain that dynamic. When you're at home, you're safe, everything's fine. But when you're at grandma's house, usually the typical grandma, you are fucking royalty. Let's roll out the red carpet. I'm so excited to see you. What do you want? Do you want me to make you cookies? Do you want me? That's what exalted means. Okay. The card Balance embodies a patchman suspended inside of a prism. Her arms are extended outward as she supports two spheres bursting with light, which in turn each support their own scales marked by the Alpha and Omega. These, scales are about to weigh the soul against the feather in the fashion of the ancient Egyptian ceremony. A long sword is seen running parallel to her body, behind and through her depicting the power of the Ace of Swords, the clarity, the singular mind. She is justice, adjustment, and equilibrium. When balance is drawn in a card reading, it indicates that things are balancing out and justice will be served. No matter which side of the scales that you're on, your behavior has an effect upon the dictation of your life. For better or worse, the law of karma works continuously. There we go! That's why we got it. The presence of the balance is called for in the stabilizing and the harmonizing of all aspects of... I'm so sorry. I am Mountain Dew burpee. Harmonizing in all aspects of your life, thus indicating that if a particular situation requires an adjustment, make the changes swiftly before the decision is made for you. Speak the truth, for in the end, the truth will be spoken no matter what. Okay. So I said justice will be in our favor and karma is balancing out. All right, so now to the crow. 17. That is a fucking number today. Okay. I don't know. Does the protection mean... Oh God, I haven't done this in so long. Hang on. I have to make sure... Jesus, tits. Come on. Well, whatever. That's what I'm doing. God, what the fuck? I think that the protection means if it's upside down. I'm positive about it, but for some reason there's that mouse energy. Don't get obsessive. Let it go. Okay. Co-create with spirit. As you look around you, can you sense the magic that pulses through the world? Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? That was fucking so apparent today. How every intention can call the universe into action as the sacred laws shape what you experience. The universe works in perfect order. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with spirit, you will want to crow with delight. Feeling the excitement and wonder of being in harmony with something is so much larger than yourself. Crow Spirit says you are right on target now to see your dreams magically coming into being into the visible world. The laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor now. Remember to be grateful and praise what is yours, even if it is still coalescing into form, still residing into the invisible realms of co-creation. No matter what area of your life you are concerned with now, what you hope for is on its way, for spirit is your co-creation partner. Okay. Crow. What? I'm going to kind of pretty much say that last thing. What you hope for is on the way. Stay connected to spirit. I don't know how else to say that. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. Believe in the impossible. See, guys, I told you this was going to be a big fucking moon. Oh. Wow, I haven't used this deck in for so long. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. It's like one of the last ones. Okay. How do I read these? It's been so long. Hang on one second. Okay, that's it. As the saying goes, something happens only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests that you are about to get a rare chance, and something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign. If you have felt like you are hoping for too much or asking for too much from the universe, whatever you're asking about, well, it might not only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it is important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you are asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. So that's what I was talking about with the energy. We have to be gone with all of the doubt, and we have to surrender in, I will be making $20,000. I will have my she shed. I will have my garage. Like, just, here's my order, universe. I'm trusting in you. You know, that's it. Don't fuck it up with all of the little details. Ah, that's why we got the mouse. Okay. Okay, so be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Attune to the moon, saying, I am lucky. Ah, my niece started that last night. Additional meanings for this card. Miss the chance, and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. This person that you're inquiring about is refined. If you can't believe it, you can achieve it. This situation is likely to repeat. Okay. There are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice, and vice versa. Sometimes we get our full moons on a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least that was the original definition of the blue moon. These days, it's popular to use blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, so this isn't, oh fuck. It isn't a blue moon, but the luck, because, okay, somebody told me, okay, hang on one second. Let me try to figure this out. I know that the moon in Aquarius yesterday was totally pairing with Jupiter in Aquarius, but somehow, all of this Pisces energy is fully charging up with Jupiter. So that does make sense why we are getting this full, like, big energy with Jupiter, luck, all that. Come here. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on, Chuck. Look how big he's gotten. It's crazy. You want to stop waking mommy up at 5 o'clock in the morning? Because I hate it. He's huge. All right. So it was kind of like the energy that we had yesterday, saying yes to the moment, following your intuition. I'm just going to say follow. Let go of doubt and surrender to your highest dreams and goals. All right. So we are balancing out finally. We're starting to feel good. Spirit is on our side with it all. And something impossible, or what we think is impossible, is going to happen. Don't get caught up in the details. Let go of any resistance. Clear out any clutter. Get ready for this new moon. Set your intentions. That's it. If you'd like to book any services or go to or anything like that with me, I am over the phone or on Zoom for almost all of my services except for my medium parties and my house cleanses. So you can go to the link in the description, link in bio, whatever, clairvoyanthealing.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, click book appointment. Ooh, I should see if my website's getting... Nope, that's still the same. Okay, so... that, or click on book now on Facebook. My wish lists are in there. On my link tree, I do have Amy's information in there too, because she makes the beautiful little buddies that have crystals inside of them. This is her distance Reiki healing. There's a rose quartz. Oh, it kind of ventured down. Let's get it back in his heart. There's a rose quartz in here, and then there's quartz points on each one. And then I think she said there was something in here. Maybe not. Sorry, buddy. but they're so soft and so comfy. So that's a perfect gift. It's such a good gift. The best thing, like, hands down, if you have a friend that got broke up with, or a divorce or anything like that, getting them a stuffed animal with a rose quartz in it, I know it sounds crazy, but it really does inject so much love into a person, and it's just something to sleep with. This is Chucky. He likes to scratch on the washer. All right, so that's everything. I love you all. Have a good fucking weekend, and I will see you next weekend.